You never can tell with this thing. But anyway, hope you guys enjoying your Sunday. I'm enjoying my Sunday doing some laundry and shit. Yeah, man, a lot been going on. I haven't heard anything too much about this this Slim 400. He got murdered last week. Let's do a little bit of photo laundry, man. Did my laundry today. I haven't really heard too much about the Slim 400 investigation out here in LA. Have y'all heard anything about the Slim 400 investigation? Does anybody know if they have any leads or who might have done it? You know, I know they hold on a second. You know, I know they had video of the actual murder. Apparently he pulled up, he was in some driveway. I don't know, in Inglewood. I don't know whether that was his house or wherever house that was he was at, but he was in Inglewood. And as you know, I believe Slim 400 is from Compton. He's from the same neighborhood, I believe, as YG, right? So he was in Inglewood when he got killed. So if y'all haven't seen the video, go to TMZ. Y'all haven't seen the video, but the video looked like the dude was trying to rob. Looked like he was looked like Slim 400 was in a car, and he was sitting in the driveway, getting ready to get out the car and sitting in the driveway in his car. And the dude walks up on him. The dude walks up on him with a gun. It's in black and white. I think it was like the house camera, like the house security cam. The dude walked up on him with a gun. And I think the dude was trying to rob him or something. You know, that's the whole thing. Like, I haven't heard anything in the news. Like, you know how, you know, the investigation, we haven't heard anything in the news about what happened, or, you know, whether whether it was gang related, because I believe he was a blood, right? Well, you know, Slim 400, I think it was a blood. I believe he was a blood gang member from Compton. So they haven't released any information about his murder yet, and it's kind of like, wow, they usually would have leads or something, but they haven't said anything about what happened. And I just think when things like this happen, because we had Young Dolph who got killed in Memphis like 3 weeks ago, and they still investigating that murder. And I'm just afraid when a lot of times when these young black brothers, these young rappers get killed, I'm afraid that if it, well, it's already consistent, but if it continues to be a consistent theme, then the police are just gonna look at it like, whatever, just another nigga, little young black kid, little rich black rapper that killed, you know, they got killed, whatever. We'll put that at the bottom of the pile of our investigation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really, go ahead. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button. That thumbs up button, you get a chance. But I just never. I don't know what happened with that Slim 400 murder. Like, they haven't said anything about if they caught anybody yet. You know, and was it some gang shit? Apparently they said apparently he had beefs. You know what the funny part about all these murders that happen? Young Dolph murder, he had been shot at a couple times before. He got shot out here in LA and made it. And then you got Slim 400 murder. He had got shot. I think he got shot 10 times and lived, as he was going to, I think, his aunt's house in Compton. So that's things I think the cops got to look into. Like, what are these beefs that these rappers had before they died? You know, did Slim 400 have any beefs before he passed away? I mean, obviously he did, right? But that's what they got to investigate, because he got shot 10 times. So it's like, I don't know. It's dangerous to be a rapper now, man. I wouldn't want to be a rapper. The shit now. You know, it's always, you know, when you were young, you know, I grew up with like Tupac and Bone Thugs. And in the South, we had Little John, Ludacris, stuff like that. But you kind of, when you're young, you always wonder how it would be to be a rapper. Like, damn, I would love to be like a big time rapper, you know what I'm saying? To see how they live, you know what I'm saying? Be able to buy anything you want, go anywhere. It's easier to get pussy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go through the same shit that the average man got to go through to get ass. You know what I'm saying? You always kind of, even though I never intended to rap, I would rap their lyrics, of course, the rappers that I was into back then, and even now, but I'm not trying to be no rapper, but it's always like, damn, I wonder how it would be to be a rapper. Shit, nowadays, hell no. I wouldn't wish being a rapper on my worst enemy. That's a dangerous line in there. I think being a rapper has to be the most dangerous, it has to be the most dangerous form of entertainment. Well, I guess it all depends on what kind of genre of rap you do. I think if you were a street rapper, which I guess you would say what Slim Thug, what Slim 400 was, and Young Dolph was, these were street rappers. They were pretty much like street rappers. You know, street rappers are like YG, Boozy, Gucci Mane. Even though Gucci is trying to do a lot more mainstream stuff now, but he's a street rapper. Migos, they started off as street rappers, but they've evolved. I remember when they first came out, they was having a lot of fights out here in LA and stuff. You know, LA niggas trying them and stuff. You know what I mean? But black male jealousy, you know, there's nothing I want to talk about, man. My young black men out there, man, y'all gotta stop let jealousy get the best of y'all, man. That shit is so feminine. When a man is just overly envious of another man, it's just, oh, you one of them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just, you know, I just think it's just not becoming. Now, you should get motivated. I mean, granted, I'm human. I've been envious of other guys, but I always took that envy as if I see somebody who's doing better than me, or I see somebody who has something that I don't have, I look at the situation like, you know what? Damn, that motivates me to want to, let me get on my grind and get me some shit too. You know what I'm saying? If he can do it, you know what I mean? Not saying I'm better than the next man, but he's a human being like me. That's why I look at it. So when I see somebody that's black or young or whatever that's my age and succeeding, that gets me hyped. Like, oh yeah, it can happen. You know, but it's some cats that see another brother getting money, and he live in the hood. They see that shit like, oh, this nigga, who we think he is? And that bothers them. I just don't understand the mentality of a hater. You know, I've never been the type of, even if somebody was dressed a certain way, I've never been the type of cat, oh, look what that nigga got on. I'm in my own world. I'm focusing on me. Why am I caring about what's going on in the next man's yard? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of black folks do that too. And that's why I think a lot of times people look around and be like, damn, I'm 40-something years old. I ain't got nothing accomplished. I'm 50 years old. I've even never owned a house, because you've been worrying about other people's shit. You've been worried about your own. And being jealous and trying to be spiteful. All that time you spent doing that, you could have been hustling and working on your own stuff. That's why you haven't progressed. And I'm realizing that now as I've gotten older too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as these rappers go, man, please. I know they always say keeping it real, and I've said this before in other videos, man. They always say keeping it real, stay in the hood and all that shit. But man, please, you better get the hell about it. If you get some money, it's one thing to be rich, right? I was telling a friend about this the other day. It's one thing to be rich, but it's a whole nother can of peas when you're rich and famous. Because it's like when you're rich and famous, everybody knows that you're rich. So that has, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing, if I was rich and unknown, I could go outside right now, nobody would, you know, I can walk down the street, walk my dog, I can just drive a regular car and have millions in the bank, nobody would know it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not famous. You know, and then sometimes people are famous, they get ran up on. I remember it was an actor, this happened some years back, an actor got ran up on from an old show back in the day. And I guess the dude, I think they was trying to rob him or something, and the dude was like, I ain't got money like that. But we just assume because they're famous that they got major paper. We think that they got paper. So I would love to be famous. I mean, I'd love to be rich but unknown. You know what I'm saying? Tupac would always say that. If you listen to a lot of Tupac music, Tupac would always say, you know, I would rather have money after fame. I'm a simple man. He can do without the fame, but that comes with a whole bunch of that comes with a lot of stuff. People asking you for stuff because people feel like you famous, you got money. You know what I'm saying? So then you gotta factor in the whole hating stuff when you're a rapper. What if you tell somebody you know? I was watching an interview. The other day that Young Dolph did last month before he passed, before he got killed. And he talked about how people have the nerve to ask you for stuff that they feel like your success is their success and they haven't done anything. They think because they came up with you, you know, that you owe them something. Or you was with, you know, they saw you in the studio, in the backyard, in the garage, trying to put together your mixtape or whatever to put out, you know, and they feel like, oh, okay, yeah, you own now. You see, I'm struggling. You know, we cool. He said it was a guy who came up to him. The Young Dolph said a guy came up to him and he said he had to really look at this dude for a minute, for at least 10 seconds to see if he really was serious. He said the dude said, man, I see you out here getting money, man. You know how we do, man. You see I'm on my, you know, you see I'm trying to do my thing. He's like, this is not even a close friend of mine, but we know each other. He said the dude had the nerve to ask me for $500,000. The dude wanted $500,000. And Young Dolph said, I had to just look at the dude for a second, like I'm waiting for him to be like, oh man, I'm just playing, man. He said, no, this dude is dead serious. He's like, I'm supposed to give you 500. He's like, no, I'm not giving you 500. Yeah. He said, I'm not gonna give you $500 for hold on, I gotta freaking wait a second. I mean 500,000. Let me see something for a second. Hold on. Sure, this shit. Okay, that sounds good. We can get together later on this evening. All right. Oh, dang. This thing. Oh, okay. So anyway, like I was saying, okay. Like I was saying, so Young Dolph was like, I had to really look at this dude. Like, is he serious? He really asked me for $500,000 album. He said, we ain't even friends like that. I just know, you know, we cool. He was like, man, F you. Like that, F you. He said, of course, when he got back to me, he said, of course, dude left. He said, all right, he left. And he said that when he got back to me, through other people, because he told the people that, yeah, I told him F you, you know. He was like, other people, you know, he gonna add sauce on to it. He said, it get back to me later on. Hey, such and such said he asked you for some money. You say, F your mama, F your, like the dude, you know what I'm saying? That's how rumors, you know. But he said, no, dude, I just told him F you. I'm not giving you no $500,000. Like, what the hell? So that might be a guy that want to kill Dolph. That could have been somebody that wanted to kill him. Somebody he said no to. Somebody he didn't sign. They might have, hey man, let me rap for you. And a lot of these dudes think because they're from the same hood that they can rap. And they can't rap. And you say no, now you got a hater. Because you didn't like how he rap. You know what I'm saying? Dudes can't take, a lot of black men be in their feelings. We can't take constructive criticism. Or maybe you're just not what I'm looking for right now. You know what I'm saying? Now you hating on me because I didn't feel what you your music. See what I'm saying? That rap shit, man. You know, maybe that might have been the case with Slim 400. Maybe been some cats that, maybe he got a label he was getting ready to start. And some cats wanted to be signed to him. He said no. A gang is jealous because he was supposed to, you know, it's all kind of, everybody's a suspect, man. That's another thing when you're in that rap world. Everybody's a suspect, you know. And that's a dangerous, I would say being a rapper has to be the most dangerous job you can have. And in entertainment, next to, I would say football, I would say street rapper, boxer, football player. And then, you go on down the list. As far as entertainment, I would say being a street rapper would be at the top. A trap, I guess you would call it a trap rapper. Being a trap rapper, or what we used to call back in the 90s and the early 2000s, gangster rap. I think that doing those in entertainment is the most dangerous thing you can have. Dangerous job. We've had for the past 5 years, we've had a rapper, at least 2 to 3 rappers die a year. It used to be once every blue moon it would happen, right? That's why the whole thing would happen with Tupac and Biggie was such a shocker, because that shit happened back to back. 96 was Pac, 97 was it's crazy, but you think about it though. There was back-to-back rappers dying somewhat back then, but not as steadily as it is now. Because we had Eazy-E died in 1995, but that wasn't from violence. He died because of AIDS, supposedly, according to Bone Thugs. He died in 95. Tupac died in 96. Biggie died in 97. I'm trying to think. What year did Jam Master Jay die? He got murdered. He got murdered too, though. Another one. See? I think Jam Master Jay got murdered in 1999 in his same hood in Harlem. Queens. He was in Queens. In his old neighborhood, not too far from the house when he grew up in. Down the street where he got murdered. So Bougie was right, man. It's something to that. Being in your hood, you gotta get out your, and come to find out, I think his brother-in-law set him up or something like that. But it was on some hater shit. They was hating on Jam Master Jay. It might have been, I think it had to do with a deal that I guess Jam Master Jay was supposed to put him on to, and then Jam Master Jay decided not to do it. So now, like I said, now he got a hater. You see what I'm saying? Soon as you tell somebody no, now you got a hate. Every time you tell somebody, that's the thing about being a rapper now. Because you're dealing with street cats, you're dealing with street niggas. So as soon as you tell these uncouth guys that are from the streets that, hey man, you know what? You can rap. I got a label I'm starting. You my boy, but you're not really what I'm looking for right now. Oh yeah, all right, you cool, okay. Then you walk out the door, man, F that nigga, man. I'm gonna set that. You see what I'm saying? So now you got to deal with that. That's a whole, you have to be a brave soul if you want to be a rapper nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a brave soul. Because it's pretty much it seems like nowadays if you're a rapper, it's your haters amplified. You already had haters when you were just small time, but now it's your haters amplified. You know what I'm saying? You got haters coming out of the woodworks in your own neighborhood. But anyway, I'm finna go and get off this thing, man. I gotta finish doing this stuff. But I don't know, man. Have y'all heard anything about Slim 400 murder? Have y'all heard anything about who might be any suspects? Who was involved? Who he had beefs with recently? Was he just a guy that the jackers saw and then realized it was him? No, these jackers, I think they know who they robbing. These dudes stake out people. These robbers stake people out. So they knew who they was robbing. But was that just simply it? Because if you look at the video, it seemed like it was a robbery gone wrong. It seemed like Homeboy kind of walked up on Slim 400 with the gun as he was getting out his car. And Slim 400 lunged at him, and that's when dudes started popping off. Y'all can go to TMZ to see the video if TMZ hasn't pulled it down. A lot of times those videos of somebody being murdered or a loved one, the family are asking to take it down. So I don't know whether it's still on there, but I saw it a day after he got killed. It was on TMZ, but I don't know. Sad. And he was young, 33 years old. Another one. Had kids. Just sad, man. Sad. To all y'all, my young guys out there, my young street cats. I'm not a street cat. Y'all can tell I'm lame as hell just by the way I'm talking, but I don't give a damn. Black people, there's another thing. Black people, we all ain't thugs. We all aren't monolithic. There's different types of black people. That's another thing that killed me about a lot of black folks. That dude act weird. Because he act weird because he's not acting like the 3 or 4 other dudes you got that act the same. All y'all act the same. You ever be around a bunch of hood cats and they all dress the same, act the same, talk the same? You like, ain't no originality. Ain't nobody, but anybody that's outside of that, oh, he a weirdo. Look how he dressed. No, I don't want to wear Jordans. Maybe I want to wear something else. Why I gotta dress like y'all? Be original. That's why all the music and shit sound the same, because everybody is scared to be themselves, because they don't want to be called weird, or you're a weirdo because you not acting like us. Like, that's some weird shit. But yeah, as far as the Slim 400 thing, man, I be going on my little tangents. Don't let jealousy get the best of y'all, young brothers, man. Use somebody else's success as your motivation for you to hustle harder. Don't hate on the next man. You gonna kill him? That's what I'm gonna kill the nigga. All right, you got more than me, let me kill you. Like, that's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense. You doing better than me, so let me murder you. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was some gang stuff, I don't know anything about gang politics. I don't want to speak on that. So that could be, you know, he was a part of a gang. That could be what it was. What it was about. You know, I don't know anything about the gangs out here. I can stay away from the gangs. I don't talk about the gang activity as far as what they do, who beefing with who, because I'm not a gang member. I'm a civilian. I'm outside of the world. Ain't nobody getting no brownie points for doing something to me. Like, you did something to a lame nigga? Like, what the hell? We ain't giving you no pats on the back for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know anything about that, but that could be. I mean, he wasn't Inglewood. He's from Compton. Was there Compton gang members beefing with Inglewood guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows what the situation was? But I just hope they catch whoever did it, so this young man's family could have some closure, I guess. I mean, damn, that's one thing. You have a family member to get killed before the holidays. That just kills the whole holiday. That kills Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year. You know what I'm saying? All these plans you had. That just, you know what I mean? Not saying it makes it any better if you killed them after January 1st, but it's like, damn, now our holiday is ruined now. We got to plan for a funeral. Oh, that's just, yeah. That's just, anyway, give me a thumbs up button, guys. But I'm just saying, that's just a possibility. Could be gang related. Could be a hater. Could be he owes somebody money. Is it somebody that he said no to, that he promised a record deal to? Is it you know, or he was just wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Could it be all these factors factor in? You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the Young Dolph murder, if you look at the video, man, look at that picture of those guys. You know, I talked about it in my other video. That was a hit. Young Dolph murder, that was a hit. That somebody sent them in their young cat. Somebody sent them after Dolph. As if it was almost as if they had something like a bounty on his head, and these guys just have, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's another thing that needs to be looked into, another investigation. Slim 400 has been on my mind because I was like, wow, that's crazy. You know, it's crazy because he was just somewhere. I was somewhere. It's like, yeah, Slim 400. It was somewhere I was at, and Slim 400 had just left or something like that. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. You know, I didn't even know who he was. But then I saw a picture. I was like, oh, that's the dude that's always with YG. You know. Then I started finding out since his murder that he was a part of YG's clique. I guess it was I want to say Treetop, or was it Fruit? I don't know. See, I don't know anything about gangs, but they were part of the same blood clique in Compton. Which gang, I don't know. But I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to put no wrong information out there. But rest in peace to that young man, man. And young guys, man, don't hate. Use another young black man as your success as your own fuel to become successful. Grind. Be obsessed with whatever you're trying to do. You got to be obsessed with it. Cut off all the females. Put the weed down and horn in. Sit down with a pen and a pad if you're going to rap. Or just sit down with a pen and pad. That's what I did. And I realized when I sit down and just start popping it off, I ain't got time. If it ain't pertaining to what's on this list, I ain't got time. People calling, hey man, come over here, do this for me. No, I'm doing something. Then, you know, it's called having purpose. When you have purpose, you have no time to hate because you're working on your dreams. You ain't put on this earth to hate on the next man and kill him. You're supposed to be working on your purpose. put them blinders on like a horse and keep on running your race. You worrying about what next man got. Use that. Oh, you look, just glance. You can glance over and look. Oh, you doing good. Okay, let me get on my stuff. You know what I mean? Especially when you're young, man. When you're young, I pissed off my 20s, man, chasing ass. You know, I wish I would have focused and honed in. I probably would have been a lot farther in my life than I have been. Had I been a lot more focused when I was young, you know. But I wasn't hating. I just was a young whore. Anyway, do me a favor, guys. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Something about that coochie, man. It's just as addictive. Anyway, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. I got a lot of laundry here to fold up and shit. You know, it's Sunday, doing my laundry thing. Hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, Charles Inez World. And yeah, what do y'all think? Who y'all think killed Slim? Slim 400. What do y'all think happened? What y'all think happened? Why? What? Who? You know what I'm saying? Like, who? Like, what? For what reason? You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know what? We always talk about death, but we don't always talk about death. But every human being who's living, death crosses their mind. I think I read somewhere that death crosses a person's mind at least once or twice a week. Because, I mean, it's a part of life. You're going to leave here. And the fact that we don't know when we're going to leave here, how, what is going to happen. It's going to be an accident. It's going to be, I'm going to die in my sleep. It's going to, you know, when things like this happen, it kind of makes us realize that we're human beings, man. And we can be going like that. All our plans, all our goals can be taken like that. So it kind of helps us as human beings to kind of hear why or what led to a person's death. Because it kind of makes us feel like, you know, if this person would have done this, and because it gives us a lesson learned. But I know not to do that to that person, because that's going to lead me to maybe the same demise that this person led to if I do this. We can kind of learn from a person's demise. And I think when you don't know why a person is killed, you feel like, damn, like they just got killed. Like that could be me. You just randomly get killed. You know what I'm saying? So you want to know why. What did they do? What happened? What led to this person being murdered? Because it gives you a little bit more of ease of your untimely demise. You want to feel like you can avoid that if you know why this person left here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the situation. That's the kind of curiosity I have about the whole thing. I'm curious about why. Why so young? For what? What did he do? That he couldn't, hey man, let's talk, let's resolve, let's fight. Shit. Can we resolve this any kind of way besides you taking my life? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I'm curious about. Why? What's the reason of this? You know, is your ego that abused? You got to kill somebody to feel more like a man? You know what I'm saying? Is your ego so beaten that you have to take a life of another man that's enjoying his life? Is your life that bad that you have to take a man's life because your life is not good? You know what I'm saying? What's the reason behind I gotta kill you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't you know. But like I said, I'm an old cat. I guess you would say I'm an OG. I'm not no gangster, but I'm an older guy. I'm an old wise. I'm an OWM, old wise man. I'm gonna make that cool, old wise man. You know what I mean? So I'm just curious about why people do certain things, the mindset of certain people, and what makes them want to do that. You know, like why do you feel like you got to do that? It doesn't make any sense. That's going to hinder your life. Now you finna, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling on. What do y'all think about the Slim 400 murder? Who do y'all think did it? What happened? Talk about it in the comments. Leave in the comments. Go in my comments and talk about it. Maybe we can figure out what's going on in LA, and why this type of situation, not just in LA, it's happening all over America, where these young rappers are losing their life, man. Promising young cats. Anyway, leave your comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you're watching this stream. Hit the thumbs up button, and I'm gonna finish doing this laundry, and I make me some breakfast, and I gotta make some phone calls. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do on a Sunday, so the game don't stop. The game don't stop, baby.